It's Abrams, Bebop, and Dynamo. We've got great talent, Hayes and Yamato. Hey, look, it's Ivy, Kelvin, and Infernus. Pocket Lash and Look McGinnis. Moe Krill, Paradox, and here is Seven. Victor Wraith, and don't forget Warden. Don't forget Lady Guys. Oh, please drain me, money guys.
Oh, big stinky.
I wish I could play, oh, I know that I'm trouble, oh, but I can behave, oh, I know that I've leaked in the past, oh, Mr. Valve, but I've learned my lesson, and I can learn fast, oh, I just want something new to data mine, I just want something I can really get behind. It's Abrams, Bebop, and Dynamo. We've got great talent, Hayes and Yamato. Hey, look, it's Ivy, Kelvin, and Infernus. Pocket Lash and Look McGinnis. Moe Krill, Paradox, and here's Seven. Victor Wraith, and hey, looks, there's Warden. Don't forget Lady Guys. Oh, please drain me, mommy jice. Think of all the fan art of these characters. Think of all the community that this will become. I hope Valve will one day hear this song. I hope that us and Valve will just get along. Abrams, Bebop, and Dynamo. We've got great talent, Hayes and Yamato. Hey, look, it's Ivy, Kelvin, and Infernus. Pocket Lash and Look McGinnis. Moe Krill, Paradox, and here's Seven. Victor Wraith, and don't forget Warden. Don't forget Lady Guys. I want to fuck Lady Guys.
Hi. Okay, today's...
Meow 3.
Meow. Today's stream is sponsored. Hello and welcome. Today's stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. Thank you for being here. Is that Vega? Is the voice supposed to be Vega? No. So today's stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. We'll be exploring the website and ordering some tasty meals. Subscribe to HelloFresh and use my code for 10 free meals and free add-ons for life. 1 item per box with active subscription if you're in the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat. I get paid good. I get paid good margins if you order HelloFresh. So, like, for real, if you at all are interested in that, a good chunk of the cost, like, for real, like, really interestingly.
Does HelloFresh have water-flavored desiccated sustenance bars?
Does HelloFresh have water-flavored desiccated sustenance bars? No, I don't think HelloFresh has water-flavored desiccated sustenance bars. Hi, everybody. It's Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer. It's been a little while since we've last spoken. A lot's been going on personally, a lot of personal growth type stuff. It's incredibly annoying, the infinite amount of growth that is possible within a human being and the infinite amount of remaining work left to do at any given point, no matter how much time you put in to personal growth. Isn't that great? Couple of things. We've been doing a bit of a sponsor drive through the channel the last couple of weeks. The last 2 videos are sponsored. This stream is also sponsored for good reasons. You know, the time travel show is almost completely ready. We've been working on it on and off for the last 4 years, and it's getting almost entirely there. Is the code US only? No, the code works internationally. I do get paid more if you are a North American-based consumer. I get paid more money per box if you are in North America versus outside. Will I do sponsors during the time travel show? I'm open to it. There are 2 avenues in which they can realistically and immersively go into the show without breaking immersion or anything, but it's also up to the sponsor to give a bit of freedom on what can be done by me with creative freedom within the sponsor itself. I won't go into that because that's not what the stream is about, but I will say that we have designed 2 avenues for sponsors to exist within the time travel show, and there are interested parties, which is fun, which is nice. Yeah, YouTube is killing their creators, metaphorically speaking. I'm sure you've heard through pretty much every major content creator speaking their mind on this, but it is genuine and it is affecting people in more ways than you can expect, and in much larger quantities than in prior prior years. If you were around for Adpocalypse 1 and 2, that was bad. This is worse. And this is worse because at least during Adpocalypse, our audience size stayed the same. So in case you're unaware, YouTube introduced a whole bunch of AI restriction-related policies and models and systems, and those have effectively reduced view counts from anywhere from 1/3 to 3/4. I can say that I published a video talking about the possibility of a new Team Fortress game and how Valve is developing something in the Team Fortress franchise again, and a bunch of new information about that. And it was the worst performing Valve-related video I had done in over a year. And then I make a video about Half-Life 3, and it's the worst performing Half-Life 3 related video that I have done ever. Now, at first, I chalked up the Team Fortress video not doing super well to I hadn't uploaded in 3 weeks. And maybe, I uploaded on a Sunday. Maybe that had something to do with it. The sponsor that was attached to that video requested it was uploaded specifically on that day. And I was like, Sunday's kind of a bad, okay. So then I thought maybe it was because it was Sunday and I hadn't uploaded in about 3 weeks because of QuakeCon, and then I got nerd flu and all that stuff. And then the Half-Life HLX Files video came out, and HLX Files is a very interesting show because it will consistently get over 100,000 views. I think there's only one episode of the HLX Files under 100,000 views, and it's really interesting because Gabe Fowler is bringing up an interesting point. Revenue has stayed the same. Revenue is actually the same. Revenue is the same. And by revenue, I mean ad revenue from those two videos. It's not great, but ad revenue's never been great. But ad revenue on especially the Half-Life video is actually incredible. The CPM is like twice as much as it normally is. So I don't know. Maybe they're prioritizing viewers that don't have ad blocker installed. Maybe they're prioritizing viewers that aren't YouTube Red, or maybe they are prioritizing YouTube. It hasn't been called YouTube Red in years. I don't know. But what I do know is I have good relationships with sponsors, and as long as the audience is okay with dealing with like 1 or 2 sponsored streams a month and, like a 30 to 90 second ad spot in a video, we'll be fine. So I don't know. As long as you're okay with me trying to get that bag, we'll be good. It's all good. And that's what today's stream is as well. Yeah, it's restricted mode, apparently, especially individuals that make content related to first-person shooters or any kind of violent video games. You're screwed. It seems as if you are getting hit hard. And my entire channel has a gun right here at almost all times. Like, my channel for the last 15 years has had a gun positioned at some point in this section of the screen for like 70% of the video. Sometimes it's a sci-fi gun that shoots portals, but it's still a gun. You'd have to get creative with it, but you can use it as a gun. And so, yeah, I understand that they're trying to do that, but it all comes down to just like, there's like this massive, the world is getting scarier. And I don't want to be the guy who sits here like, oh, well, I'm, in my late 20s and I can't handle it anymore. Old man yells at clouds. I don't think the world's supposed to get scary in my 20s. I think it's not supposed to happen until my mid to late 30s. I don't know. What I will say is my sponsors treat me very, very well, and I'm very appreciative of them. I have a sponsor that supplies me with free office equipment, FlexiSpot. They're great. This desk, this chair, I'm just saying they're good. And as a bonus, because I performed well, they sent me this, so that was nice of them. Nintendo kind of sucks, but I mean, I'll take it. That was very nice of them. So I do have to say, like, Nintendo sucks. They suck as a company, as like a business entity. They're just as bad as EA. But this game is amazing. But this game is incredible. They're horrible business people, but they have some of the best artists in the industry. This game is incredible, and I'm not happy about that. I mean, I'm very happy about it. The game brought tears to my eyes. It was so fun. This game's great, and it's not $80. It's $70, which is still too much. Well, I don't know. I will say that I'm still not done with it, but it's a good game. It's a very good game. So if you happen to be, you want to know some good news about the Switch 2? This isn't the place to say this, but I will say this. So the Switch 2 seemed to sell a lot in its first month, and I was like, oh, People should be voting with their wallets that everything about this is way too expensive. So that Switch 2 wasn't mailed to me. The sponsor was like, hey, we heard you want to do this video, but you don't want to spend your money on a Switch 2. Go buy one. Because they're great. They treat me very well. Shout outs. And so my brother works at a mom and pop used video game store. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know if he works on I think he works on commission or something. So like maybe I can get him like a bonus for selling a console, you know. So I went and visited my brother at his job. And we talked for a bit. And I was like, do you have any Switch 2s? I thought like, you know, it's going to be really, really hard to get a Switch 2 because like, oh, they're selling like crazy. Turns out this store and most, because it's like a small chain, there's like 5 stores in the state owned by these people. Yeah, they all have at least 5 systems and they haven't sold a single one since launch week. And this is what I was told by my brother. They're telling me this is exactly what happened with the Wii U. Good. Let me just say, good. I mean, that's that's entirely just like circumstance. Like that's not, you know, you can't take that as fact or whatever. But I will say that the Wii U was their hubris. The Wii U was Nintendo being way too full of themselves following the massive success of the Wii. This drink water. The Switch 2. It feels like the same thing. Do you guys remember the Wii U came out? It was $350 and everybody was like, that's really expensive. And there were like no games other than Nintendo Land. So it's selling good in Japan. Do you know why it's selling good in Japan? Because it's fairly priced in Japan. It's the equivalent of, I think, $300, $330 in Japan right now. And software is the equivalent of $55 to $60 in Japan. Man, and video broadcast has gotten a lot better. Look at that. And by the way, because it's so much cheaper, it's the only version of the Switch 2 that's region locked. But I will say, this game is amazing. But I was looking around on the store and stuff of like what games are available for Switch 2 right now. It's just this and Mario Kart. That's it. And apparently third parties aren't getting a hold of developer units and stuff. It's just Switch 1 titles. And even like in that group, it's not that much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when the PS5 came out, there were dozens and dozens of first-party PS4 titles that had big updates. Bloodborne wasn't one of them. But, like, the updates were mostly free. And most of the Switch, the credit where credit is due, a lot of the Switch updates are also free. Mario Odyssey's update is free. Pokemon Violet, Scarlet and Violet's update's free. Captain Toad's update's free. Game Builder Garage's update's free. New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Wonder. Most of the first-party titles are free. It's pretty much just the stuff with added, like, DLC content that's paid. Other than Zelda, which comes with an app. Mario Wonder does have one. It's in 4K now. When I'm saying it's a free update, it downloads an update specifically for the Switch 2 version, and it either increases resolution, removes the frame rate cap, or changes the dynamic resolution limits. And the app has a bunch of like new voice acting in it, which is, it's okay. I will say Tears of the Kingdom at 60 frames a second is a game changer. Because I'm so torn when it comes to Nintendo, and we will get to the HelloFresh thing in here in like a minute, because I have to get to it very, very soon. So I loved Tears of the Kingdom when it first came out. But it barely ran. I had to run it. I ran Tears of the Kingdom on my modded Switch with an overclock that I attached an external cooler to be able to almost hit a solid 30 at what was ostensibly like a 720p with very basic FSR upscaling. Yeah, it's rock solid 60, not at 4K. Well, it's outputting 4K, but it's using like a light version of DLSS, which is baked into the system layer. I'm so torn with Nintendo because it's like there's really interesting stuff that they're doing with software engineering and technology and using older tech, but like the biz and like software development and their game design philosophies and their internal cultures and stuff. Very, very interesting. Thank you so much for the follow. But then the business side of stuff is just like, stop being just evil. Stop being evil. Oh my God. Like, because it's like I was playing Donkey Kong and telling Electra, like, this is incredible. Like, it's a voxel-based... They did the voxel destruction game, but they made it like a spiritual successor to Mario Odyssey and Mario... And I was, like, gushing about it because it's like the game design here is insane. Like, they're like, what they've designed here is crazy. And thematically, it's amazing. And how they've, like even just like the little lore tidbits they're throwing in where they're like that you realize it's like, oh, it's a prequel and that's Pauline and she's getting her confidence to be able to sing and it's just like, oh, and it's like this father-daughter dynamic. It's like a found family father-daughter relationship, which is adorable. And like when you take a nap, she talks to you and she's really well written, and and the music's great, and the gameplay is incredible, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, they sent investigators to individual people's houses because they were tearing apart Switch units and trying to learn how they work. The Nintendo ninjas are real. That's not a meme. This company is a bastard. But, like, it's so hard to separate that because you can't. They're the same company. And then it's like they're selling this game for $70. Do I feel like this game is worth $70? Yeah, I do. Do I think Mario Kart World is worth $80? No. No way in hell. That game is a $50 game. That game is $50. That game is a $50 game. Donkey Kong is, to me, a more valuable game than Mario Kart World because I have been playing Donkey Kong nonstop since I bought it, and I'm still not at the end of the game. It just keeps going, but it keeps one-upping itself and coming up with new ideas. Like, I have all the Bonanza things for those that have played it, and I'm currently in this fast food theme park. It's like it's a McDonald's theme park level. And I'm still not. Apparently, there's still 2 more levels, and then another level, and then all the previous levels open up more. Apparently, there's 777 banana missions across 17 levels plus side levels and stuff. That game is worth more than Mario Kart because I played Mario Kart World for like 2 hours and was done. Like, I did all the Grand Prix races at 100 and then 150. It took like 3.5 hours, and then I was just like, I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's tracks were better. I bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Wii U for $50 back in 2014, and those tracks are better. There are things that Mario Kart World does that I think are amazing. The music, for example. I think the music in Mario Kart World is pretty universally praised. 24 racers? Nah. Like, Scrub Thillin, 50 months. Thank you so much. They ported a decomp of Mario Kart 8 to the PS4. You should stream it. I have a modded PS4, but it's a Slim. Did they really? That sounds crazy. That sounds like getting a copyright strike from Nintendo. Nah, I don't know. Mario Kart World's not worth the money. Mario Kart World is not worth the money. Donkey Kong Bonanza is worth the money. Donkey Kong Bonanza is 100%. It's just there's this thing. So we got to get to the sponsor, but I really want to tell you about this. There's this thing. I'm sorry that we're so off track. I'm known as the Passionate Gamer, and part of the reason why I'm known as the Passionate Gamer is because Gabe Newell called me that. But why did he call me that? Because I get very emotional when video games work. So I have teared up multiple times playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Not for any... I just get very emotional. For no real... It's not like sad or anything. It's not like Red Dead 2's ending or anything, which I did weep at. But... no, it's just like I've spent the last 15 years obsessively learning about the game design process and speaking to as many people on the inside as I possibly can and learning the horror stories and the difficulties and how truly hard and insanely how insane of a miracle it is that any video game gets past the finish line, let alone good. Right? And so, when I'm playing a game that is not only really, really fun to play, but also thematically really hooks you, whether that be in a really dark and moody kind of way, like a Half-Life 2, or like a really fun, like childhood wonder kind of way, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. And every aspect of the game is coming together and forming this cohesive whole where it's greater than the sum of its parts, which to me is incredibly emotionally overwhelming, because it's like there are dozens of human beings whose life work is a specific craft in the whole process of game design. And every once in a while you play a game that's able to transport you back to a more simple time in your life, and it reminds you why we're doing this at all, why we're interested in this hobby, why we're doing this. And so I get very emotional and I tear up easily when I'm playing amazing games. And this happens all the time because there's so many incredible games, but this game in particular, it's just something about it's just like every aspect of it is specifically designed to make you feel like you're a kid playing whatever your kid version of Mario was, right? So for me, that was Super Mario Galaxy. First time I played Super Mario Galaxy is an event that's burned into my brain and will always be there, right? 2007, I was 10 years old, the Wii. And this is Nintendo EPD Tokyo, which is technically the same team, even though Yoshiaki Koizumi had nothing to do with this one. I wonder what he's been working on. And this is a younger team, but like this is like the next from Odyssey, and Odyssey was the next from 3D World, and 3D World was the next from Galaxy. So it's like the lineage continues, and it's crazy. Yeah, I love video games. I'm a passionate gamer, and I get very emotional when I play good games and everything comes together and it becomes clear that, this was the humanity behind it all and how much effort went into this thing that was produced to sell a thing. But the developers only developed it to make a thing to entertain and for people to enjoy. It's the business people that then take it and go, $80. I don't know. It's a good game. Don't buy a Switch 2 if you don't already have one. Wait until Nintendo actually, lowers the price. But God damn, that's a good game. That's a good video game. That's a very good video game. It's not going to win Game of the Year. It's positive. It's coming out in a year that's stacked. But, yeah. Mario Galaxy 3. I would love a Mario Galaxy 3. I really would love a Mario Galaxy 3, but I don't know about that. So, all right, what we need to do now is a contractual obligation, ladies and gentlemen. What we need to do now, a couple of things. I need to say a few words about our sponsor today, HelloFresh. I need to say our call to action. So click on my link or use my code and get 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. 1 item per box with an active subscription if you're in the U.S. And outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Free meals applied as discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. Use !HelloFresh if you're at all interested in starting a HelloFresh subscription and use my code. You know, that's how it goes. And by the way, if you do that, I get paid for each one. And that's really cool. Thank you, HelloFresh. HelloFresh makes it easier to fit quick, home-cooked meals into your schedule every week by curating delicious recipes, delivering perfectly portioned ingredients, and minimizing prep time. Enjoy more convenient options than ever, with new options on the menu like 15-minute meals, prep and bake, and ready-made meals, pre-portioned ingredients, and simple recipes. Use my link. So we need to say that 2 more times throughout the rest of the show. So what we need to do now is go to the website and order a box. Let's go take a look at HelloFresh. So the way that this is going to work is in a week or so, we're going to do a bit of a cooking thing, bit of a cooking stream. So we're going to go through this little thing here and take a look at the meals. And then we're going to do a cooking stream when the stuff is delivered. But in the meantime, I do need to use the bathroom. We will be right back. I'll try and get back as quickly as I can. Talk amongst yourselves. I see that somebody, Race Condition, has asked for a show and tell. We will do the show and tell when I get back. Pin message about today's sponsor wasn't part of the guidelines of my contract, so no. All right. So we will be right back. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Peace and air grease. I don't vape, but I do overeat. Can you tell? Love you guys. I'll be right back, and I'll come back with something for a show and tell. So we will be back in 5 minutes. Oof. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been feeling kind of ill-ish for numerous reasons. Numerous reasons. So what's on y'all's mind? What are y'all thinking about? Wait, did somebody actually subscribe to HelloFresh? No, you didn't. Okay. Talking about the Steam frame. Cool. College senioritis is hitting. Oh no, Tyler has cancer. He isn't that? No. I actually did. Are you sure? What's up with the Sabrina Carpenter poster on your fridge? So that came with a vinyl copy of Short and Sweet. Here's the fun part about that. It's my wife's. Electra is just probably the biggest Sabrina Carpenter fan that you'll ever meet. She loves that woman. And the new album, Man's Best Friend, has been playing in our house nonstop since it hit. And I think I know almost every word to it at this point. You know, she's not even a licensed carpenter. Maybe if you actually did do it, it should have gone through. It should say that somebody did on the site here. Okay. Please remind your viewers to confirm your unique creator code is applied at checkout. It's essential for tracking their support. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. I guess. I guess it won't work. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, if you just exclamation point HelloFresh in chat, if you sign up for it, it does support the channel in a pretty big way. And so I appreciate the opportunity of being able to be paid to do this. This is cool. This is cool. Yeah, so we'll see if it catches up, if it somehow identifies that you bought it. But we're going to take a look at the HelloFresh site here. Doink. Okay. Number of people. There's 2 people. Number of recipes per week. Let's do 2. Meat and veggies. Veggies. Family friendly. Fit and wholesome. Under 20 minutes. Pescatarian. All right. What's family friendly? Oh, choose your meals after sign up. Oh, okay. Look at all this. Let's say this. Select this plan. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I actually have to purchase it on stream right now. I want to make sure that I don't leak anything. So, talk amongst yourselves for a second. Would you like to set a password? Yes. Send it. I actually have for security reasons, I have a P.O. box that I receive all my mail so that my, there are as few options as possible. Jolly doxed himself from this? Jolly doxed himself doing this? Oh, boy. Okay. Apply promo. Can I use my own promo code? Is that... Wait. Can I use a promo... Like... How does this work? Can I do that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, agree. So this is saying it will get here on Friday, September 12th. Pretty cool. So, have you seen that man try and do a puzzle? Jolly? You better get my kickback or I'm going to lodge a complaint. I bet if you actually bought something using the link and I don't get paid for it, yeah, that's a problem. If you could like take a picture of like what you did and DM it to me through Discord, that would be really helpful. But yeah, so we're doing this to raise money for an aspect of the time travel show that I'm trying to keep secret, which is why I've taken a few sponsors lately. Time travel show is super duper. I'm so excited about it. If anybody has any questions about the time travel show, please feel free to ask. I am very excited about it. I'm actually looking into... I don't want to say this too much because I'll end up getting a whole bunch of like AI DMs and stuff, but I am interested in getting hiring an editor for the time travel show. I am interested in hiring an editor for the time travel show, yeah. So, I'm looking to earn as much money as I can so that I can fairly pay an editor, if that makes sense. So, all right. So, is it safe to show this screen, or do I just have to like talk about it? All right, let's change the meals. Change meals. Hello? Are we live? Page unresponsive. Are we live? Can you guys see me? Would you consider doing something? Yeah, we're live? Okay, cool. Would you consider doing something with LGR for the time? Oh, 100%. LGR is a massive inspiration. And I actually have had multiple conversations with LGR over the years about the time travel show. True story. He has hooked me up with some information on things that I was unaware of. I've learned he's taught me some stuff. All right. So is there any information on this page that gives away my information? It doesn't look like it. Okay. So I'm going to pick two things here. Take that out. Take that out. And we're going to just look at what's available here. Firecracker and meatballs, roasted carrots, jasmine rice. That sounds good. Creamy tomato penne and beef meatballs. That sounds good. Parmesan panko chicken. That sounds awesome. Is that garlic bread and broccoli? All right, I'm adding that. Oh, the garlic bread's separate. You got me. You got me. You got me. Let's see what we got here. Dang, there is a lot of choices here. Family style pizza party. Pizza party? Oh, it's extra. Okay. I might pay extra for the pizza party. What do you guys think? Should I Yeah, Electra's vegan. This is true. Electra is vegan. My wife is vegan. So I'm going to order one meal for me and one meal for her that's vegan. There are a lot of... Okay, and they've also got these ready-made meals. We don't want that. We want something that we're going to cook. Add-ons are free with your link. Oh, shoot. We're not doing donations today. It's a sponsored stream. I thought I'd turn this off. I'm sorry. We're not freaking double dipping. Also, the thing's not on. I'm gonna put that right there. It still says we have no one signed up, but 2 different people have stated that they signed up. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this stuff looks good, though. Like, it actually looks pretty good. So it's funny. I'm very picky. I'm working on it. But I am very picky. I am a very picky eater. It's a problem. This looks good, though. This looks fun. If I do this... Add garlic bread. Garlic bread with pizza? What? Add. Now, is that going to, like, show... Ugh, get off of my screen. Is that going to show something? Is that going to, like... Okay. It's not going to accidentally leak anything. Hey, at least you're working on it. Like I said at the top of the stream, there is an infinite number of things that you could be working on to better yourself. And it's annoying. There's an infinite number of things you can do to better yourself. Hey, tomato. Thank you. 10 months. First box, new subscribers only. Does it count if you've signed up in the past? First box, new subscribers only. Yeah, I mean, maybe if you start a new account. I don't know. But yeah, like, the reason why we're doing this today is because, like, I'm always looking for new food to try, new ways of getting food, because food is... my relationship with food is bad. And so, you know, and plus the terms of the contract that they put forth is really good. Crispy Old Bay tilapia and spicy remolue. I don't know what that is, but that sounds great. What the hell is that? Recipe details. What is this? Fried tilapia. Remolue for dipping. Corn on the cob. Oh, it's red cabbage and carrot slaw. Okay. This looks good. Potato wedges, corn on the cob, and fried fish. I fuck with that tilapia so good. Really? Seared steak and shrimp burritos. Vegan maple carrot power bowls. Vegan spicy lemon. Hey, Boo. Ow. Hey, Boo Bear. Black. She might have gone upstairs. I gotta call her to pick out a vegan dish. I love fish in general. I should be eating much, much more of it. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. Pork sausage and zucchini rigatoni rosa. That sounds interesting. One pan Rajas quesadillas. I don't know what that is. Apricot ponzu chicken. A citrus chicken. I don't know about that one. One pan Italian chicken orzo. Firecracker meatballs. Parmesan panko trick. Yeah, this one looked good, but the fish is the best. Fish is good. I'm gonna grab my. I'm gonna go. Boop. I'm gonna go get my wife real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Do you want to pick a vegan? Are you really? Is it good?
What's the girl to do?
Okay. So
Bye.
Electra has appeared from the void.
Let me see this.
Yeah. And we've got to pick some stuff. There are a few vegan options. Vegan spicy lemon maple tofu.
Okay.
All right.
I make that a lot.
Vegan maple carrot power bowl.
Okay.
All right. There was another. I feel like there was an. Is that all the vegan that? I really hope there's another vegan.
Where does it say vegan on it?
Vegan. Can I sort dietary preference?
It says veggie.
All right. Well, let's see what comes up with veggie. That's got cheese. That's got milk. Vegan. Crispy, sticky tofu and miso ginger lo mein.
Okay.
Vegan maple tofu. Barbecue pineapple flatbread. That's got cheese on it. This tofu. Cranberry apple kale salad. Coconut curry tofu with bok choy. Creamy green curry tofu lettuce wraps. Okay, so not a massive amount of vegan options. If none of these stand out to you, then I'll just get 2 things.
Well, they sound good, but I already make different kinds of tofu like that a lot.
All the time,
so,
yeah. So, crispy sticky tofu. Sweet heat broccoli and carrot lo mein with cashews and scallions. Lemon spaghetti with Brussels sprouts.
What's in the power bowl?
Which one?
Go up.
This?
Yeah.
The vegan maple carrot power bowl. Maple syrup is the not-so-secret ingredient that makes tonight's harissa seasoned carrots so craveable.
Harissa.
It's not pre-made. Tyler can just eat the cheese. Yeah, that's true. Turmeric seasoned couscous, garlicky kale chips, creamy hummus, and a sprinkling of dried cranberry and walnuts. This dish will have you coming back for bite after bite.
Get that one and then get one for you.
You want this one?
Well, what is couscous? It's round balls.
Is couscous round balls, guys? What is the thing that wouldn't be vegan? Oh, this is vegan. Okay. Yes, vegan. Yes, couscous is round balls. So this comes with kale, carrots, lemon, garlic powder, Israeli couscous, which contains wheat, turmeric, veggie stock concentrate, harissa powder, maple syrup, hummus, dried cranberries, and walnuts.
Wow.
Wow. You can also add chicken cutlets for $2.
You know what? I've had HelloFresh before.
Yeah.
And I still think about how well seasoned the packets were.
Isn't she doing a better job of selling it than I am?
They're so good.
All right, so yeah, we'll add those. So, yeah. So I've already picked mine.
They had this like these mushrooms you cut up, and they had this like seasoned packet that you put in there.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Classic
so
tuna
good.
sandwiches. Baby lettuce salad with a honey Dijon spread. Look at this one.
Get something healthier.
I got pizza. I got pizza.
You got pizza?
Family pizza night. Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah.
you got pizza?
Where did the pizza thing go? Is it gone? Oh, there it is. Look at this. Family style pizza party.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that fun?
It's okay. If you like pizza.
Yeah. I do. Apple pie rolls. Oof. So, we're going to do a cooking stream together, right?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at cooking.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're pretty good at cooking? What makes you so good at cooking?
Well, I think what makes people bad at cooking is when they don't cook their vegetables all the way and they're like crunchy. And then you have to know to use seasonings.
Okay. Pizza says hard difficulty. Is it really hard difficulty?
Wait, why is that hard? Because you have to make dough?
Yep.
That's hard? What does it come with?
What is it? Yeah, what is it coming with here? Is it coming with pre-made? Yeah, pizza dough.
Wait, what's the lettuce for? You put the lettuce on the pizza?
I think this is all just like stuff you can put as pizza toppings.
Oh.
I will throw I will throw it up in the air if I get paid $30. Yes, I will do that.
I will throw it in Tyler's face if I get paid $31.
Aren't you Italian or something? Yeah, unfortunately. Electra says that I'm too hairy.
I am not Italian.
No, she's not.
I am not Italian. That's what you want out of everything?
I don't know. I've been looking around.
There's Salmon Lemon.
They got a lot.
They got turkey
They
broth.
got a lot of choices here. I think they're only paying me to show this website for 15 minutes, and I think I have been well over 15 minutes.
How much is one of their boxes?
I don't know, but with my code, you get a lot of money off of it for your first box.
This is how I feel about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you might have just turned the mic off somehow.
Did I?
No.
This is how I feel about HelloFresh, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
You spend more eating out than you do on ordering these boxes for real, and they're good.
Yeah.
And restaurant food, and I will fight you to the death on this, restaurant food is not good. It is not good. It's under-seasoned. Half the time the employee don't freaking give a crap, so you just get a turd in your takeaway box.
Half the time you just get a turd. Half the time they're just shitting on your plate.
No, we don't eat out that much because I think that restaurant food is disgusting. I don't like restaurant food. So, I think it's worth it.
You think it's worth it?
Plus them seasoning packets, though.
Do they have soup? I didn't see soup. Pizza says hard. Does it really say hard difficulty? It says kid friendly right there. Difficulty hard. Yeah. It says hard. I think that would make for a fun stream, though.
Let me see what they do with that lettuce. Okay. They put lettuce on the pizza. That's a salad. It's for the salad.
That's for a salad, it looks like, yeah.
I thought we put lettuce on our
Yeah,
pizza.
I don't know. But yeah, hello, exclamation point, hello fresh in the chat. Lets you sign up.
I like cooking.
You like cooking? Oh, look at that. When I do that, I disappear into the void. Bye, Electra.
Ew.
I'm back.
YouTube tutorial and ingredients. I can make a banger pizza with zero experience. Yeah, I don't know what measures they use for how difficult for how difficult the recipes are.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. What is this one considered hard? This one's medium. This one's easy. This one's medium. This one's easy.
Oh, it reminds me
Medium.
of boxes that we've had in the past. Oh my god.
Were they good?
It's just the seasoning. But sometimes they come in packets and I don't even know what it is to like buy it, you know?
Why did you turn your house into a void? I felt like it.
You want a firecracker meatball?
Trying to disappear again. How did I do that? The void is consuming me.
I think that's what is good, is they give you seasonings, and it's like, I would never think to do that. What? Oh, this says pork. I saw it said pink. What is this? White beans? Those white beans look good. Shawarma. This one looks good to me. Look at those white beans. Those are some sexy beans. Do you see this?
Now they will.
Where? You see these beans? Those are some good looking
Those are
beans.
some good looking beans.
You go make a stew. Okay. This is so fun.
They're only paying for 15 minutes of this, and we're definitely over the time limit.
I know, but it looks so good. I just had some really crappy soup.
You had crappy soup?
Yeah, just now.
Look at what happens when I turn and look at you like this. I'm not bald, I just don't have a head.
Do you guys think beans are sexy?
You find some strange things sexy, Boo Bear.
Oh, wood grain?
Wood grain. Yeah.
Ugh. You like beans? You like beans?
Beans.
Wood grain is sexy. What else is sexy?
Beans, I guess. Do you like vegetables more than beans? Do you what vegetables I like more than beans? Do you what vegetables I like more than beans? Is it potato? Is it potato? Potato is not a vegetable, Michelle Obama.
Morning dew is sexy.
I don't think he knows. I'm going to be honest, I don't think he knows, Boo Bear.
What?
Oh, maybe you don't know either.
What are they referring to? Because I... Is that what you're... Morning dew. Dylan knows what Dylan knows what they're saying.
Okay.
Do you what vegetable? Do you know what vegetable?
Does MIR stupid, please? I don't think Dylan knows, Boober. I think when Dylan says morning dew, he's talking about like how the grass is kind of wet in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not what I was thinking of at all.
No, you weren't.
How survived the earth so long? Yes. Does he know? Do you know, Dylan, what you've just said?
I'm so sorry, Dylan. Hello, Tyler. This stream is totally fresh. Thank you, Meat
Hello,
Murdoch.
Tyler.
What
This
else
stream
could
is
it
totally
be?
fresh.
I'm generally stupid.
AKA Toxic
No.
Sludge.
I refuse to. How old is Dylan?
About my age.
Because usually when there's like a sexual thing, I'm lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what anyone's talking about.
Yeah.
But this one,
Yeah, you know about this one.
I know.
Search it on Urban Dictionary. Yeah, that's fair.
That's so funny.
Okay, so the way that this is going to work is they'll reimburse our bill for this up to this amount, right?
Okay.
And as of right now,
Oh my gosh.
oh goodness.
How much stuff did you put on there?
Okay. It was much cheaper than that.
No, I think you put extra stuff on there.
I think I might have. Take that out.
You got 3 meals?
I got 2 meals.
Oh.
What?
Maybe it's because you got 2 servings?
No.
Oh.
It's supposed to.
I don't know then.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
You're welcome. I feel like I've taught someone something today.
All right. Well, that's not correct, but I'll talk to them.
So,
Boo Bear. You okay?
I want to teach everybody how to cook.
Yeah?
Well, HelloFresh is going to, because
Yeah.
we're going to be following their instructions.
Yeah?
But I'm going to facilitate. I'm going to be facilitating the process. You're going to learn how to boil water. You're going to learn how to chop. Yeah, get your notepad.
You're going to learn how to chop.
You're going to learn how to chop. You're going to learn how to what's that thing called when
You're
you
crushing my leg, Boo Bear. Yeah, okay, thank you.
what is it when you like cook the seasoning in the pan before you add
Blanch it?
maybe. I don't know the technical term. You know why I like cooking? Do you know why?
Why?
'Cause it's like science. And baking is even more like science.
Are you good at baking?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm not bad.
You're getting better.
But that's like science. You mess up 1 little gram. You mess up 1 little gram while baking. 1 drop of water.
Yeah?
Whole thing's ruined.
Yeah?
Get Lucky baked cookies today.
Did you? Good for you.
This is why everyone always thinks I'm high. Do I always seem high when I'm not?
Human Error 15, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Can't watch much at the moment, but I hope things are good for the both of you. Are they?
Huh? Who's talking?
Okay. First, I break my foot watching the stream. Then someone says they're going to show me how to top.
Huh?
Are you okay? Do you understand what's happening right now?
I thought that said TITS. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know, I was sitting on my couch eating really gross soup.
Not from HelloFresh.
It's not from HelloFresh. It was from this, like, pre-package. Wasn't good. But I still ate it. And then some guy comes in and is like, hey, do something. And so now I'm here and I don't know what's going on.
Some guy.
Hopefully the sponsor isn't watching.
They are.
Oh no. Well, then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
But listen, that is gonna be a good thing that I'm there because Tyler probably
I don't know how to cook at all.
wouldn't do it well.
Mm-mm.
So.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Back into the void.
Wait, I want this to be dramatic as possible.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, please don't trip.
That was not dramatic.
That last one was all right. Tyler can't cook? No, not really. I should learn. But I know how to make YouTube videos. Yep. I do know how to eat. Look at me. That's what I meant. All right, so apparently 2 people have signed up and it has not shown up on my little tracker thing. So, are these streams like letting off Steam lights? Yeah, feel free to ask anything you want. I will try to answer. Hello? I will try to answer whatever I can. Hopefully they use the links. Yeah, exclamation point, HelloFresh in chat. I'm going to contact the person, the agent who hooked up this stream because, yeah, it's not working, so. But yeah, exclamation point, HelloFresh in the chat. If you sign up, it really, really, really helps out the channel. Like, I'm kind of amazed at the terms that we got for this contract. I'm pretty happy with them. And it's just a little bit of work for me, so, you know. And we're raising money to be able to do, like, literally, like, pull out all the stops from the time travel show, and I'm very excited about the future of that. We're going to have probably 1 or 2 episodes just for Floatplane subscribers. Those will be scheduled out. You'll know probably a week ahead of time before those happen, but there will probably be like 2 episodes that are broadcast just out to Floatplane users, Floatplane supporters, to introduce people to the fact that the Patreon is for the YouTube videos and the Floatplane is for the time travel show. And Floatplane allows for streaming directly to Floatplane, and so I'm going to utilize that to allow people to get an exclusive show or two, work out whatever kinks exist live, and then edit both of the episodes down into one episode that will be uploaded to the main channel. So that is the goal. That is what we're going to be doing. So am I only going to do it on Floatplane? No. It's going to be streamed onto YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. But the first episode or two that we do in the new studio with all the new equipment is going to be done for supporters only, partially so that if there's a technical issue, it's not like everybody's first impression of it, it's the supporters first. Like, because if you're supporting the show already on Floatplane, then you know what to expect, and you're probably more willing to work with me if something goes wrong. And I appreciate that. I don't think anything is going to go wrong because I have been working on the time travel show since 2018 on and off, but I don't have Floatplane linked in my videos and stuff because Floatplane isn't meant for the videos. It's meant for the time travel show. So, is the official name of the time travel show the time travel show? No, it's the Passionate Gamer program. Will the TTS fax and phone still be on during the Floatplane streams? And yes, and because they are Floatplane streams, they'll be free. So, everybody who's watching on Floatplane will get the phone number, and then you won't have to spend any Twitch points or anything to use TTS or fax or anything like that. So there will be a limit per person, and you will still need a Twitch account to do it. But there will be a limit per person for like the number of images and TTSs and things that you can send, and there will also be a cooldown. Wait, we get the phone number on Floatplane. If you're a Floatplane supporter of a certain tier or higher, you get the phone number. And if you're a certain tier or higher, you get added to my AIM buddy list. But that is for like tippy top supporters, because if I give the buddy list out to too many people, then I'm not getting anything done. We'll just get nothing but AOL instant messages over and over again. So probably like $50 a month supporters will get AIM buddy list stuff, maybe even higher than that, depending on how. I can always lower the price. I can't raise the price of something. So we'll start high and then pull it down. And then people who have helped me develop the show are already on the buddy list. So my moderators are on the buddy list already. And if you're a moderator, Dylan, Reno, Dave, Womble, former moderators like Coolman or Liam, if any of you want to be you can you can. No YouTube stream tonight. They didn't pay for YouTube. The contract didn't include YouTube. It was just Twitch. So I'm very appreciative of the support that I get from certain sponsors, but I don't do things for free when we're dealing with sponsors, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, and Get Lucky. You've been such a huge supporter of the show for so long that you're grandfathered in. Yeah, and so what else do you guys want to talk about? This is kind of like a letting off steam thing. ! HelloFresh in the chat. Let's say the CTA again. Let's get this done. CTA review brief. Here we go. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Click on my link or use my code and get 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. One item per box with active subscription if you're within the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Free meals apply to discounts on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. Home-cooked meals that support a healthy lifestyle. Oh, G-Buck with the sub. Thank you so much.
Let's freshing go.
Thank you for the 5 months Twitch Prime. Home cooked meals that support a healthy lifestyle and better for you than quick alternatives like takeout, frozen, or heavily processed meals. Healthy choices. Customize with healthy modifications. Lettuce wraps, double veggies, or health preferences like Calorie Smart or Protein Smart. Exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat and sign up if you're a new subscriber to HelloFresh. And if you're in if you're in the United States, I get paid a good amount. And if you're outside, I still get paid not as much, but that's okay. Apparently, a couple of people have signed up, and this isn't identifying that you did that, which isn't great because that means I'm not going to get commission for that sale. But we'll figure it out. What do you think about the Steam frame? What do I think about it? Well, if the Steam frame is the Deckard, which it almost certainly is, what do I think about it? I think it's an attempt to merge two paradigm-shifting devices into a single thing. What do you think about the claim that the Steam frame is a visor and not a headset? I would say that there's no evidence that that Valve has been making a visor, and there's a dramatic amount of evidence of the Deckard being almost entirely finished for months. I would say that a visor, something like HoloLens, is not something that Valve has worked on in years. And if they have been working on it and it's already ready to be pushed as a commercial project, that would take not only myself, but Gabe Follower and sadly it's Bradley by absolute and total shock. Whereas the Deckard has been finished for months and has been in the hands of developers for well over a year. So it's more than likely the Deckard or something related to the Deckard. Any news regarding Valve? Steam Frame, Deadlock, HLX, Codename TF, CS2 is not doing well. We're getting an MVM update for Team Fortress 2 pretty soon. Dota 2 is also not doing fantastically. It's doing better than CS2. People keep shitting in the urinals at Valve. Yeah. I don't know. Gabe Newell bought a yacht company. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What non-Valve game do you want a sequel to the most right now? That's a great question. What non-Valve game do you want a sequel to the most right now? Okay. Damn, so you know everything we know? Are you asking me if there's anything new or like information that I have that I'm not willing to share? Of course. And if I'm not willing to share it, then it's not going to be shared. The game that came to mind is Prey 2017. Prey 2017 would be the game I would want a sequel for the most. But instead of just naming one thing, I'll name like an honorable mentions of 5. So Prey 2017, aka Psychoshock. Arcane's last amazing game. That's not true. Deathloop was good. Mario Galaxy / Mario Odyssey sequel, which is, there's going to be another one soonish. Well, we don't actually know that. It depends what they end up to. It could be a couple years. New 3D Mario, which, will eventually happen. Other games that I feel like, well, I mean, Half-Life 3, obviously, but I feel like that one goes without saying. Team Fortress 3, obviously, Portal 3. But, like, is that even an answer for me? Or did you ask for non-Valve games? I think you said non-Valve games. because that's like obvious. Is the threes: Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Team Fortress 3, Half-Life 3. Those are the games I want more than anything. I asked non-Valve. Thank you. Okay. I honestly don't think we need Portal 3. I disagree, but you do you, boo-boo. That's fine. A lot of the games that have like really won me over lately, I don't feel like they need sequels like desperately. Well, I mean, I would love a new Red Dead. Oh, okay. Sursoft Corp, Blur 2. Okay. Blur 2. We're on. I was just thinking about Blur. Blur. Peggle 3. Oh my god, you guys are giving me excellent. Okay. Peggle 3, Prey 2017 2, Blur 2. I guess the answer needs to be something that isn't like, of course we're getting another one, right? So like Mario Odyssey 2 or whatever it ends up being called is obviously being developed. Like there is another mainline 3D Mario game in development, right? So it's like, you know. So Prey, Peggle, Blur. Oh man, Blur though. Anybody else here play Blur? That's one of those games that I never hear about anymore. But it was just, I loved that game, and you can't buy it anymore on PC. If you know, what's Blur? Okay, so Blur was Xbox 360, PS3 era. It was like 2010, I want to say. What year did Blur come out? 2010. It was made by Bizarre Creations, which is a company that doesn't exist anymore. And Blur was one of their last major titles. And Blur 2 they were working on it. Okay, so Blur was, what if Mario Kart was real? What if it was real cars with real racers on real racetracks, but it was Mario Kart power-ups, but realistic? Well, it's an arcade-style handling, but it's not go-kart handling. It's arcade car handling with vehicular combat stuff, more so than Mario Kart. Your car had like a damage model. And yeah, that game. That game was incredible. Blur was so good. It was so good. I loved that game so much. So like that was one of the games that I had set up in my LAN party situation, because for some reason this game ran on anything. Like real potato PCs. It ran. Not super well, but it ran. And so I used to have these 4 computers hooked up in my basement. And me, my 2 brothers, Chris and Sean, and my best friend Garrett would all play Blur. And based on like different tricks that you would do, like jumps and stuff, you would earn fans in real time. And based on the number of fans that you had, your top speed would slightly increase. And I remember when Garrett learned about that, he got so fucking mad because he thought that was so unfair. Oh. Apparently, it was a spiritual successor to Project Gotham Racing, which is cool, but at the same time, like, Project Gotham Racing didn't have the Mario Kart vehicular combat mechanics. Blur was so good. Like, seriously, if you don't know what that game is, go track down a copy of Blur. Have yourself a great day. Like, that game, that was peak. That game was peak. Yeah, kind of like coins in modern Mario Kart. Yeah, but you don't collect, you collect them by how you're drifting and jumping and stuff like that. Okay, what else? I would love to see... Tyler, I'm not allowed to pirate games because of Germany. What does that mean? It's not pirate. You can't buy it. Piracy is not legal anywhere. So I don't know what you're talking about. But it's not a game that's for sale anymore. All right, whatever. So, okay, Blur, Peggle, Prey 2017. I would love to see the Hoyle games make a good comeback. Hoyle card games, Hoyle board games, Hoyle puzzle games, Hoyle word games, Hoyle casino games. Not the shovelware company that's been in charge of it. I would love to see, like, the original developer's amount of effort be put into it and modernized and turned into something new. Okay, so there was this game when I was a kid. Oh, the I Spy Scholastic PC games were amazing. I Spy School Days was my favorite one of those. I played the hell out of that. No, so there was this game when I was a kid called Lionel Train Town. 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town. It was a Sierra published game. And it was a puzzle game where you are building and using model trains and train tracks to complete objectives by, like, you got to move the different trains to different areas, pick up items, drop them off in different places and stuff. I'd love a sequel to that. That game I played the shit out of. Lionel Train Town Deluxe, 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town Deluxe. Let me see if I can find some footage of it to show you real quick. Yeah. This game.
Quiet now. Quiet, everyone. Let's drive the train to the right.
So you would be, like, trying to complete tasks and puzzles and stuff.
Hey, UFO just destroyed some track.
Right? And, like, it would be like you're on, this is like you're on a lunar surface or something, and UFOs are destroying the track, and you need to get these people to the station, but the UFOs are destroying the tracks, so you need to fix them. It was great. This game was great. And then it also had a track builder, so you could just build your own tracks and stuff, and your own puzzles and stuff. It was great. I really, really liked that game as a kid. No, I loved that game as a kid. That was... this game, and then... I would love to see a true sequel to this. They've attempted it, and it's not even been close. These are games that will appear on the Time Travel Show eventually. The Incredible Machine is like a storied series, but in 2000s they made a...
Welcome to the return of the Incredible Machine contraptions. Hi, I'm the professor. I'm speaking to you through this loudspeaker because one of my experiments went wrong. I'm currently radioactive, and I don't want to contaminate you. Now, I've assembled dozens of contraptions.
So it's a puzzle game where you have like things in a toolbox, and it's like a big Rube Goldberg, and you're trying to solve the puzzle by effectively making the Rube Goldberg work. And of course the music is amazing because of course, like all the music from back then, for some reason, it's just like whatever they were on back then, they were just killing it left and right. But like, I'll play something from the OST. The Incredible Machine Contraptions OST. What is that one called? It's this one. Oh yeah! Has anybody seen my dog?
Boy, playing these complicated games makes me about as fancy as a frog on a freeway with his Howard Busty.
Oh man.
You know, if you all can solve this puzzle, maybe you can come out in the front yard and
Help me get my truck started. Music to make pork sausage by. Was something he says in that. And then there's the game show. There's the game show song, which was on the free demo, which back in the day, if you bought a Sierra game, especially Sierra games for like kids, 3D Ultras stuff, and there'd be demos for all the other games on it. And I love that, man. $19.59 prom. God. Well, there's like a hard rock one too. No. Ba 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 da. I'm right. And the soundtrack on this game was shared by the Lionel Traintown Deluxe 3D Ultra Lionel Traintown Deluxe OST. It shared the same soundtrack. It was the same music, other than the main theme. You used to play that game? Polly Garrett and I, we've got the same brain. Oh shit. Okay. This is what this one's gonna sound like. Dum 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 bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da dum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum da 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 dun da dun da dun da dun da dun ga 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 da dum ga. That's what it's gonna sound like. Yeah, so this game was incredible. Play 3D Ultra Lionel Traintown Deluxe if you can. And then another game that I played the hell out of back in the day. Just for some reason, like I was brand loyal going all the way back. 3D Ultra, Pinball Thrill Ride, OST. Yeah, 3D Ultra Pinball Thrill. If it was a 3D Ultra game, I was all over it. I wanted it. I didn't care what it was. This game is one big advertisement for Hershey's. This game is one massive advertisement for Hershey's. Yeah. Yeah. So that's shit I love. That's shit I love. That's my that was my shit. That was what I loved. Yeah. The game with the best soundtrack from that time period though, like it's undefeated, and I don't think anyone would ever just absolutely just don't get me fucking started on modern day Sims. Modern day Sims makes me so upset. Modern day Sims makes me so mad. Ugh, modern day Sims though. The Sims. I mean, that's why I'm doing the time. That's why the time travel show exists, you know. Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. So, yeah, that's life. That's life for you. Look at this thing that I did. I got to redo this footage because it came out wrong. The color space is incorrect, but another prereq review that I've been working on. You should check out the OST to Sims Casino. That was also done by Jerry Martin. I've never heard of Sims Casino. Sim Casino? Sim Casino. Never heard of that.
I've been to Vegas. Oh, they do have a revolving door.
Oh, it's a newer
perfect.
game.
Okay, all right. I've got the hang of it now. Okay.
Oh, this is RT's video. Shout out to RT. Germa streamed it once. Sim Casino on Steam, 7 out of 10. LV Game Dev. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a smaller independent full soundtrack from world-renowned composer Jerry Martin. Oh, okay. Well, they knew what they had. Let's see. According to my contract, we need to end in 20 minutes. Wasn't the Sims soundtrack made by multiple people? How many more times do you have to say your script? I've said it already. Yeah, there's just something about this era's music that's magic. See, and it's not even nostalgia. I never played SimCity 3000 as a kid. I never played any of the SimCity music games as a kid. But if you want the best piece of jazz music, put to a video game. Nope, not this one. This. What the fuck? professional saxophone player. Did you know that? God, I love that song so much. I love that song so much. We're just filling time. This one's kind of the quintessential Hoyle game song. And then there's String Quartet, which it's actually from Arcanum, the game. There was also just storm sounds. And then there's... So, like, the way that this game worked was you could just pick, because it's card games and board games and stuff. Like, do you guys know what Hoyle is? Do you know what Hoyle is? I know I've talked about Hoyle before, but Hoyle, before Valve, before even I had Nintendo consoles, this was my favorite video game series because it was the only one I was allowed to play. And so it was literally just these classic game collections. And when I say classic, I mean like literally like chess, checkers, Parcheesi, right? But they were so well made. Like there's shovelware And I didn't know what I was doing. So these games had a bunch of music on them, and they were just stored on the CD as MP3 files. When I found that out when I was like 8, right? I had one of these like USB flash drive MP3 player things. See if I can find like a picture of what I'm talking. This exact model. Oh my God. That's exactly what I had. Almost, I think. Okay, yeah. So this, you'd literally just plug it in. It would be like a gigabyte, and you just put MP3s on it. And I'd bring this on the bus and stuff. I had this little portable speaker that I would plug my MP3 player into. And whenever I panicked, which was a lot, because it was included on a card game compilation that I was allowed to play because I was very sheltered as a kid. I remember when I was a teenager, for my birthday, I got piano lessons. I was 15. I was already dating Electra. Valve News Network already existed, but I wanted to learn how to play piano. And I wanted to take piano lessons. And a kid I went to school with, his mother was a professional concert pianist, and she offered lessons. And so for 2 years, I took piano lessons with this woman. And I'll never forget it. I learned that song wasn't just something from the game when I was like 15, because during one of my piano lessons, I had learned just the lead melody. Not the whole thing, just like the do boo do boo do boo boo do do 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 boo do boo boo do 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 do, just that little line. And I was practicing it very slowly, and she went, "Are you practicing Debussy?" I'm like, "What?" And I explained to her this thing. She goes, "No, dude, that's a very famous piano solo." She then sits at the piano and plays it perfectly by memory, and I start to cry. Because she was like, she grew up practicing piano, and this was one of the solos that she learned years and years ago, and she just was like, "Oh yeah, perfectly, the entire thing." And I'm like literally crying. Because it's like, this is being played in real space, like and it's all because it was in this game.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Right? And like, you know, you could play against the computer, you could play against, multiple people could be sitting at the computer with you playing the game, but like the computer characters that you would play against would be voice acted and have personalities of their own, right? And so that's Harley the bear, and there was Chloe, there was Marvin, there was Gax, there was Roswell, there was Elaine, there was Tony, there was Polly, there was, who else was there? Jasper. There was, yeah. So. This guy's favorite character must be Harley. But yeah, this is before Valve. Sorry. This is what I played. Shit like this. Did you continue learning and playing piano all through high school? Yeah. And then I graduated high school and into college. Valve News Network started to become successful. And I never had time to go back to music, and I regret it. And I wish I had the money to buy a decent keyboard and a guitar and a saxophone that works, because that's a part of my life that's gone and has been gone for like a decade now. But I do miss playing music. But I used to, like, I had Valve News Network starting in 2011, but it wasn't my job. It was just something that I did, and it wasn't successful. It didn't make any money. But then right after I graduated, the TF2 Bread update happened, which is what led into, because like Bread was flying out of teleporters in like May or June of 2014. That led into expiration date, which was the Love and War update, I think. And that was the first video to hit 10,000 views in a day. And then that August was the first video to hit 100,000 views in a day, and it doubled my sub count overnight. And at that moment, I was like, it's my job now. And it's never not been my job since then. So yeah, that part of my life with like, I was in bands. I used to have friends over and we would jam. Like, we used to have a drum kit and a keyboard and guitars and a bass, and we would literally just jam for hours and write dumb songs. That part of my life is gone, and that's okay. I'd love to have that back. But it's just, it's like, it's a lot of time. It's very expensive. The only reason that Electra and I got together in the first place was because I really impressed her with the saxophone. And so for our wedding, months before, I started planning that I was going to serenade her before our first dance as a married couple. And I rented a saxophone and I practiced for months, and I had to like relearn a bunch of stuff. But then I did that, and it was a lot of fun. And I really, it was crazy, because I don't think I had touched a saxophone for a decade at that point. But I literally all through high school I was in this Christian band. I was in a wedding band. So like, wedding bands are like the kinds of bands that you hire for weddings. And we played 50s and 60s rock covers and ska covers. And I was the saxophone player. And we were a band for years. I miss that. In hindsight, I was the youngest one, and I was the whipping boy in the band, which was, was a problem. But what were you gonna do? I was the youngest one in the band. I don't know. I love, I think we've hit I think we've streamed for much longer than the thing was meant to be. Myth Alex.
Back from the dead, smiley face.
Yo.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, you
Tyler.
too.
How's life?
It's all right.
Hope you're doing well.
I'm okay.
Speaking of piano,
yeah.
I want to learn how to play it. Might take piano lessons next year.
Yeah, so piano lessons, they didn't work out for me long term, because I didn't enjoy reading music. I was getting too impatient. I wanted to just learn Coldplay music and Coldplay and like Paul McCartney stuff. But we were learning like really simplified Mozart and stuff, and I was trying to like learn the different hands and stuff. When in reality, you can just go onto YouTube and just like watch somebody teach you how to play a song. And so I just did that instead. And so I used to be able to play pretty much every major Coldplay song up until that point. So this was like 5 albums. Like, I think the newest song that I had learned was Paradise. And like Adele was really big. And this was back, like, Adele's 21 had just come out. And so I learned how to play like Set Fire to the Rain and Someone Like You and Turning Tables. And that, let me tell you, that wowed the girls back in school. But yeah, I don't know. I just, that was something that I did for a long time, and I don't really do it anymore because I do this. This is my job now. And that's fine. I love this job. I'm very appreciative to have this job. Anywho, I'm gonna peace out because I think we maxed out the time required to do this for today. It still says we've only been streaming 100 minutes. That is unequivocally untrue. Stream HelloFresh US with HelloFresh partner in the title. Did somebody change my stream title? Nope. Oh, okay. There, it just hit the max. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the few people that did sign up for this and it didn't count at all. Will I be streaming again this week? Yes. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life personally outside of work that's been keeping me from doing my best work. I've been feeling very ill lately, but it's work in progress that I've needed to do for a long time. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Peace and hair grease. I will talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all next time. And yeah, I hope you're good. I hope that sorry. Damn. Sorry. News. Possible news. Cool. Not the kind of news I'm comfortable talking about publicly yet. And by the way, I like to put news in videos, but yeah, something might have just broke. I will talk to y'all later. Peace and hair grease. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll be doing some real streams soon. Sorry about flakiness. I'm working on it. But I will see y'all later, and I will talk to y'all later. And I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Bye.